And we're live. Just barely, but we're live. Hey, everybody. Just sitting here getting my grumpy man on, talking to Pam. Grumpy old man. Let's see who's in here and say hello. Hey, Mark. Hey, Adele. Hey, Craig. Hey, Sky Dancer. Hey, Grasshopper. Jenny Lynn. Kaler's Aquatics. No good there. Sharpie. Speaking of no good. Hey, teasing. You know I am, John. I think that's everybody. It jumped on me, but I think that's everybody. Bunny Viper, hey, let me go back up and look just a little bit, just to make sure. Howdy peeps, in bed with Bob again. Yep. What is your girlfriend going to think about this? Right. Well, I'm still at the art, guys. I just had to do a late adoption, and instead of trying to get home and engage with my dogs and stuff and do all that stuff, I decided just to stay here and stream and then head out. So I would not be stressed. Somebody said hello, Susan. Oh, Susan for SLC Aquatics. Hey, Susan. Fish Fam Mom. Hope you're doing well. Pam, are you muted? Bobo. Ski what and
Yeah,
Totten.
I was muted because Star got in trouble for getting in the garbage and she's throwing a fit because I put her in our kennel.
That Star, she's just becoming a hood rat.
So she's mad at me and whining.
I've got Chaco down there, but he went to go spend the night last night where he's going to be going to live soon. One of our volunteers, Virginia, he loves her, but he was too anxious there, so they brought him back and then came early this morning, kept him all day. He just came back like an hour ago. So he's worn out. And we put my newest little sweetheart, Molly,
Oh,
in here to
what a,
Molly. Yeah.
what a cutie pie.
She knows. She's Uncle Bob's sweetheart too. She's on the heating pad over there. She's Uncle Bob's sweetheart. She is. She's one of. We got 4 new dogs in recently this week, and she's one of them. She's a baby.
What a cutie pie.
She knows.
What a sweetie pie. Look at that face.
Yeah. Yeah. Look just like Uncle Bob. Yeah. Got her white skates on. Yeah. I don't even know if I had the camera on her or not. Star. Look at that. Look at that. Got him some fresh water. Got him some toys. Fozzie, the biggest dog we had, he was like 40 pounds. He just got adopted. It was sad to see him go, but he's been here several months. Bless her. Bless her. Yeah. Bless her. Look at that dog. We've got 2 puppies. Those that um, you saw the last time we were going to stream the reptile stream or whatever, and they've gone to bed. But she likes those puppies. See if who else came in. Anybody came in? I don't see anybody else.
New local Austin.
Him taking baby steps. Yeah. Cops beat her up pretty bad. You'll think twice before you mouth off again, I guess. I do think you ought to file a complaint. So
There's
what's it?
Dan the man. There's Chris Robertson.
I snuck in the back door. Yep. Whew. The only thing about staying here is I don't have any coffee. I'll be getting some when I leave here, though. Hey, Chris. Hadn't seen you in a while. Well, I did see you at Dan's recently. Here but lurking. Welcome, welcome. I can tell you one thing we always talk about is weather and food, and we're about to finally get some winter. It's going to be starting up in just a couple of days this weekend. Going to be having the 20s and 30s at nights. So I am glad. It was 79 yesterday and 75 today. Craziness. I've got the air conditioning on here. Are you still getting snow? I'm on water change for the week.
I haven't gotten any snow, and there's some in the forecast in a few days. Temperatures are gonna drop. It's been like in the 50s the last couple of days, but the temperature's dropping again tomorrow. But the rest of the state has snow, and Montana's getting snow. So we're just in a little pocket here, which is kind of odd, but we don't have any snow right now.
You will. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Grasshopper, I don't know about you.
But the western part of the state got slammed, and like say, Montana's gotten a lot of snow. I've been seeing pictures on Facebook of people's yards and stuff. They got hit pretty good.
Mm. I've been watching a lot of, not today, I've been here, but I've been watching a lot of snake videos and ball python breeding videos lately. Pretty interesting stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. Our guest for reptiles had to cancel for Friday, and since I've been here the last 3 days, I haven't really had an opportunity to do anything about it. I did get 4 suggestions from Frank over at Geeky Geckos for people that might come on, so I need to try and get with some of those.
Oh, this is your fault, Bob.
What's
The
that?
forecast says we're going to get snow tonight.
See?
And then we got a high of like 31 tomorrow. It's all your fault just for bringing it up.
I do, Dan. That's one of the channels I follow. Yep. I am blocking up manifold outlets on my air pump. 33 outlets, and I need 15 to 16 available. Cool. Cool.
I don't have any coffee yet because I got to walk across the room to make it. And then I can't. Once I have to sit there because I can't. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to carry a coffee cup back the way that I'm hobbling. So I
Well,
got to sit there in the kitchen and drink it.
I started to say, but I won't, since I know you value your privacy, Pam. I started to make a suggestion.
You can make a suggestion.
I knew you'd buy it. I knew you would take the bait.
Uh-oh.
Well, besides being an awesome artist, Pam is also an awesome athlete, specifically a trapeze artist.
Yeah.
So why don't you just trapeze yourself over there?
Oh, yeah, I could do that. The way I fell down the steps the other day, I look like a trapeze artist.
Hey, Lady R. Rorschach.
Time to get a walker. Oh my God, I'm going to kick your ass, grasshopper. The thing is that I'm pretty sure it's not, I know it's not sprained. It's just badly bruised, and then plus I pulled a tendon in my arch. But
I have a walker I can loan you, plus a body brace.
Every day since I heard it is slightly better than it was the day before, so it's not going to take me, because it's not sprained, it's not going to take me a whole long time to recuperate. I just can't quite walk yet, but I bet you I'll be able to.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be glad to send you mine. It just as a loaner though, because I'm expecting I'll be needing it again someday. It's a lightweight one too. It's the
I
best
used,
medic.
I used to have like 3 sets of crutches, and I wish I wouldn't have given them all away because that's exactly what I need right now. But I'm healing fast, so by the time I got any crutches here, it would be, I probably wouldn't need them. So, like I say, I think I'm healing fast because it's not actually sprained. I just like really bruised.
If you if you want, I can show you how to make a Native American crutches. It's one of the things I was taught as a child. But you have to be able to get outside to cut you some lumber.
So that ain't gonna work. I ordered some ibuprofen, and it came yesterday. And I have to admit, it sat outside all day because I dreaded trying to go down those steps to get it. So it was sitting outside my door until about 2 o'clock in the morning. I finally made myself do it, and boy, did it hurt. But I got it. I got my ibuprofen.
Yeah, Sharpie said got a stick for those days. Yeah, I've got a big walking stick too, but it's heavy. I like it. I haven't used it much. It's one of those that had a vine grow into it or grow around it, and so it's got that spiral, like 2 feet of spiral in the middle of it.
Yeah. Tucker's always had bad knees, and I got him a walking stick one time that's like hand carved with a Celtic weave around it and stuff. He really likes it.
Nice. He seems like he would be pretty easy to please. From what I've seen and heard. Because your sense of humor is definitely karma for your mom. Oh, there's no compliment in that, is there? I must have missed something.
Yeah, a walker would work right now too, but like I say, by the time I was able to get one, I'm sure I'll be okay because um, the last couple days I haven't, like, I can lift up my bad foot and set it down, but then I couldn't lift up my good foot because as soon as I did it with all the weight on my bad foot, so I was like dragging my good foot and shuffling it around like that. And today I was actually able to take little baby steps, just little short, maybe like 6 inch steps, but I was able to lift up my foot to do it. So
I hope this will get you out of that foot binding stuff. That's not good for your feet.
so what started it is I pulled a tendon in my arch, and it just had me barely limping. But then I went outside, and as soon as I stepped down off the first step, like pain shot through my foot, and I kind of half stumbled and fell down the steps and hit my ankle really hard on the steps, which I'm sure is just a bad bruise. And that threw me from having just a little bit of a limp into a full blower. I can't walk.
Chris, is that one of those things like a scooter, or is it the walker with the wheels on it? It sounds interesting.
I think I'm not sure. I know there's one that has like it's like a scooter with a seat on it.
Yeah. My walker has a seat that you could flip down. The problem was when I was using the walker, I had to wear a body brace for the kind of hip surgery I had, so I couldn't sit. Oh, okay, Dan. Thanks for stopping in. Keep my toes warm.
Many years ago, I turned my knee. I was like working as a waitress, and I stepped into the kitchen with like two trays of plates up in the air, clearing tables. And they had just mopped the floor, and I started to slip and I caught myself, which was the worst thing I could have done because I pulled all the ligaments in one of my knees when I caught myself like that. I would have been better off if I would have let myself fall.
Yeah.
But that put me in a lot of pain for a long time. But they finally ended up sending me to a workman's comp doctor, and he gave me a brace that went from my hip to my ankle, and he told me never take the brace off except to sleep. Well, number one, they wouldn't let me wear the brace at work, so I had to take it off for work anyway. And number two is, have you ever tried to having a perfectly straight out leg in a brace? Have you ever tried to climb into a car and drive home? It's like you can't even get your leg in the damn car. So that didn't last long. It was pretty bad because I parked right up against the steps of my house, and I would crawl out the door and into the car and then drive to work, and I'd get there a little bit early and I would take handfuls of pain medication and then just like get out and lean against the car and go back and forth putting weight on my leg until I could walk, and then work an 8-hour shift.
Damn.
And then I would get home and just basically fall out of the car and climb up the steps and climb into a recliner where I could prop my feet up and have the kids bring me ice to put on it.
That's what I want for my birthday. A recliner.
Oh, I thought you meant kids to put ice on your knee for you.
Oh, hell no. I don't want to be tortured.
Walker with 4 wheels.
Yeah. So I've seen those. Grasshopper said if you get a walker, he'd buy the tennis balls. A lawnmower trailer. Oh, that's a good phone. It's more than a couple of inches. It's quiet here at night. You know what? It's already dark too here.
It's getting dark here too, and it's like 4:19, and it's going to be dark within 15 minutes.
Wow. It's the cat room TV in there. They said those birds never shut up. That was a bit of a challenge when I took Ladybug home from here. She's like, oh, there's some birds, and they're not even up high on the wall. She jumped up on the cage. Didn't go well. Yeah. There you go, Pam.
Well, I'm not much into casinos, and I don't need a walker yet. Like I say, by the time I went to all the trouble to find crutches or a walker and figure out a way to get them to my house, I probably won't need it. So
I still have orders.
That's a good thing it is doing. Every day I've seen a little bit of improvement. So
Wow.
If it does that, I'm not worried about it.
That's got to be a Guinness Book record for you, Sharpie. Welcome back, Lady R.
Oh, wow, Sharpie. That's amazing.
I still have a lot of quarters because I had got change for some reason for laundry right before I got my new washer. So I've got all these quarters I'm riding around. I could ask the bank to make them paper money, or deposit them, but I use them periodically. And I wanted to get me a diet root beer, so I ran in the convenience store today when I had to run to the vet for a rabies tag. for this fuzzy that they had not given us. So I felt weird paying the man in quarters for all that, but
They probably appreciated getting quarters.
well, they had one of those machines, you know, that you drop quarters in and it shuffles them along and slides them and shuffles them. And I'd seen that at the laundromat, and I thought, no, I need my quarters for my laundry. But I thought I could get rid of some of my quarters in there, but figured I'd better get back here. My son is used. It's 3. Probably will. Put flames on. That would be cool. I was trying to remember how I saw your son. I've actually seen your son some time back. I think it was a video you and your wife were doing a craft, a cup or a mug or something like that. It's been a while, over a year, I guess. Yeah. Bunny emailed you earlier. Mary has a 3-wheeled roller, no seat. She gets a 3-wheeled. I've never seen that. Never seen a 3-wheel. Yeah, that's what it was. Tumblers. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if I saw a picture and clicked on it or what, but I ended up watching the video. It was pretty cool stuff. Yep. Y'all were designing them, decorating them and stuff. There's Daniel.
Hello.
Miss Paints. Miss Paints. I know. Star. Don't tell on me. Are you not feeling okay, honey? She tells Porky's. The nurse to give me my shots was just here now. I have to wait for the hospital vampire to come and get blood. Oh. She don't know how to draw blood. Fragmented care. Fragmented care. What? She dumped what on you? She was her death traps. I'll have to look those up. Hey, Dave Farrell. Welcome. Paul McCarthy again. So nurses are trained in and out up here. God forbid you should spend any time with the patient, right? For some nurses. Are you streaming tonight, Pam?
Yeah, I am going to stream. I'm not going to do an auction. I really need to do an auction because I haven't paid my rent yet this month, and which is really bad. But I have not been able to get stuff done the last few days because I've spent most of my time laying down with my foot propped up. So I might try it tomorrow night if I can work in a time. But I'm going to stream tonight anyway, just because I haven't streamed and I've been streaming, and streaming is my social life. So I'm going to stream tonight just to raise some hell.
Wish I had a social life. Come on, we can do whatever the hell we want. Come on. Come on, little girl. There she is. Come on, jump up. Come on. Uh-oh, we woke the Choco up. Choco. There she is. All right, I got her. All right. Those dogs are quiet, aren't they,
You got
in
the Christmas tree all up there.
there?
You got the Christmas tree all up.
Yeah, we just started our. I don't know if they got it posted today yet or not. That's one of my projects today, because I was supposed to do an update on the Arts GoFundMe, and I can't figure out how to do the update. I've done two on it since we initially started a GoFundMe a couple years ago. But the problem is I have to log in and it doesn't accept the password, which is probably the wrong one. So I've been trying to change the password, and all we've got is a little laptop here. So I can't get in it. So they're waiting on me, I think, to put an update before they post it on Facebook. But yeah, we had a goal originally for 10,000, and at the board meeting last night, I was like, I wish I had $10,000. I'd give it to y'all, but so I think we cut it down to 5 or 7. People seem to be of the mind that people are all back to work and they've got money now. You sleepy girl? You sleepy girl? You're a sweet girl. She's a Chiweenie. She's got a long body. Choco? Choco, what you doing, boy? You need to go out? Hey, buddy. Choco's a good man. He is. He was the one that we were trying to decide if he was going to come live with me or one of the other volunteers, but they've got it sorted out now. That's why he's been gone today. He's getting used to going and living with them. He's glad to be back, I can tell. He's been here like 4 years. No, maybe 3 years. Right, baby? Choco. Pam, you could be drinking that coffee now.
I wish I was drinking coffee right now.
I know, me too. So wait a minute, I just remembered this is Wednesday. So, come here, that was him. He stepped on that stone or something and it clicked. Girl, jump in that other chair.
I'd go get some coffee going, but it would take me. It's been taking me like 15 minutes to get across the room to the kitchen, and then another 15 minutes back. So by the time I went and started it and came back, the stream would be over.
Right. That's true. Because I'm going to get me some coffee. Probably McDonald's. They usually have good coffee if it's fresh. At some drive-thru when I leave here. And then go get some groceries.
That sounds good. I would like splurge and think about getting coffee from McDonald's, but
So
it would be it'd be ice cold by the time I got down the steps and outside to get it off the porch. So
right. I'm gonna get some cold brew if I can find some. So when is our Reptiles meeting? It's not tonight then. It must be tomorrow night. Because that's right. Because you said, isn't that when Dan's stream is when we were talking about it in our own chat?
yeah.
So that's not tonight. I'm concerned about Mike because he's still not in here. He's not been feeling well. I think everybody knows that. But hopefully he'll be better soon. Oh, I just realized that comforter thing behind me's got Ark Animals on it. Cool. Where you at? Jump in that chair. Jump up there. Over in that one. Jump over there. You're not as smart as my princess. Nope. Not yet. Air conditioning feels good. It's blowing right on me. That tree that's back there in that little, I don't, there's a word for that, but a lot of the old houses, this house was built in 1900. They have like a place behind the fireplace, kind of, and that's what that is back there. And there's some plants back in there. There's a window. But that ficus tree was thrown away. The place we used to rent like 20 years ago, and it was in the dumpster, and I got it out and saved it. They had watered it to death. Those things don't like a lot of water.
Yeah. And they don't like to be moved. When you move them around in the house, all the leaves will fall off, but it'll come back. But
Yeah,
if
the
it
light
looks
changes.
like it's really happy where it's at, I would not move it.
It was in our dog room, the big dog playroom, the big playroom. We've got several, but the big one where we put most of the dogs usually. And there was a dog that we still have that was getting in it and digging and would come in and all the dirt would be out. So I was looking for McRocks and I finally found some big enough to put in there. I went for a shower last night. He's in there drunk with his mates on a school night. I cut sick on him, kicked the little drunks out 1 a.m. Well, that sounds like a fun party. I missed that. Chlamydia. That's nothing to fool with right there. Nope. There used to be some joke about naming a kid chlamydia. Can't remember it now. So what's been going on today? Not to talk about politics, but she lost her balance and needed a walker. Three-wheeled walker was easier to get around. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna put you back in your kennel or back in there with Chaco if you don't find a place to settle down. Here we go. Just trying to remember, I didn't take her in what the story was on her. It's usually somebody moves where they can't have the dog or have too many, or we've got a Lhasa Maltese mix right now. His name is Ace. He's pretty cool.
My daughter had to put down her little dog the other day. It was pretty sad.
Yeah, I think you said that. Chaco, what you want, honey? Oh. Yeah, he did. I saw him. Tyler give you your pain medicine. When you came back, he usually takes pain medicine in the morning, then another kind at night, so he missed it this morning, I think. But he gave it all to him tonight. He's got a horrible back. Or the other way around. Should be quite the catch, chlamydia, right? I don't know any fish news. What about you, Pam?
No. I haven't seen Dan's stream pop up to see what he's giving away tonight either.
It wouldn't make me mad if Dan took off. I mean, I'll be there, but I'm just tired. And then you'll work me like a dog for 3 or 4 hours tonight. Like a dog. Get him. What'd you hear? She's a good little watchdog. She's not a yapper, but she hears something, she barks. What are you alerting about? Huh? She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, she's a sweet girl. Oh, bless her. Bless her. Bless her. Yeah, I met her Monday night. We had a good old time, didn't we? Yeah. Choco,
Hey, Melvin.
the people went home. They brought you back because you didn't like to stay overnight. Hey, Melvin. Always a pleasure. COVIDia the last couple of years. That's a good point. Corona. She keeps going and looking up in that chair, but she won't jump up in it.
Mark says he had his two brought home like a couple of times. I know when Tucker had just moved away from him, and he had an apartment he shared with a friend, and the lady next door to him was always looking out the window at everything they did. So they got this brilliant idea, and they borrowed a goat, and they put it on a leash, and they put dark hoodies on and had the hoods up over their heads, and they like got out of their car in the driveway and led the goat into the house, and of course the neighbor lady was staring out the window at them. And they took the goat around and tied it up in the backyard where she couldn't see it, and then they stepped out the door with a bucket of water that they had dyed red and dumped it out the front porch, and she called the cops on them. She thought they were sacrificing goats. Oh, that's what you do when you got nosy neighbors.
She's trying to get Taco to play with her. It's too stoked up to play, isn't it? Yep, here it comes. It's knocking around on you. Get her, Choco. Get her, Choco. Get her. She's wanting you to play. She's trying to get you to play. Yeah. I'm too old to play. Unless I've got, you get me a toy, I'll throw it, but that's it. Yep. Go get a toy. Bring me a toy and I'll throw it. Hmm? Choco. Choco. Oh, I guess I ought to go in and see the cats for a few minutes. Too. Scooped their litter today twice. So I'm not looking forward to scooping my 5 litter tonight.
So how are you feeling, Bob?
Oh, I'm tired, but I'm feeling better as far as that flu stuff, but my throat's still sore. It's the big playroom set up for tomorrow already. Come on, y'all, get in here. Come on, go in here. Come on, go in here. Don't act crazy. Come on. Come on in here, Molly. Molly, go in here. Good girl. Come on, Choco. Choco. Come on, boy. You want a treat? You want a treat? Come on, boy. Choco. Come on. All right. Y'all can't be coming over to this cat door now while I'm in there. Oh my goodness.
Look at all the kitties.
Yeah, the little kid in here now. All in here. Oh, you. No. I told you not to start that. Molly. No. Yep. You see, they're scared to death. We've always let them go around the dogs so they'd be able to go in a home with dogs or cats or both. She's like, they're not running. Hey, baby. Baby. Hey, baby. Boots. It's autumn.
Fish streams.
Veruca. Oh, thank you, Craig. I am getting better. Yeah, look at all the kitties. Molly. Molly, don't be like that. Go on. And you can see they're terrified. Hey, baby. Yeah. Hey, fish streams, Marty. Most of our houses are like this. I know mine does. People say stuff like, don't you get tired of all the cats here? And I'm like, no, sometimes I have more cats than we have here. All the kitties. Yep, that's right, John. These kitties are used to anybody because we let all the volunteers every day snuggle them, don't we? Yep, here we go. Here we go. Nope, have a good time. I know where that time's been. No. This is all the kittens. There's 2 on me and there's the other 4. All grown up, just about it. They got spaded and neutered last week. So they'll be ready to go soon. And that's Mr. Beans. He's been sneezing today, so we're supposed to just watch him. I'm not going to let no. Goodness. More like a circuit. Right in now you may don't push the button. Kittens are pushing the button. It's amazing how my cats and dogs don't bother the reptiles at all. They never bother them. I mean, a couple of them, watch reptiles. Are you all right, Mr. Beans? Pam, besides raising hell, what do you got going on your stream tonight?
That's it. I just need to have a stream because I haven't had one in forever.
Oh, I started a while ago, but it would have gone political. I don't want to do that. Hadn't heard any of the news about how the elections turned out and stuff. Just a little bit of snippets this morning on the way here. Hey, Jimmy P. Coming by. Big shrimping. Hello.
I have one that I'm keeping a close eye on.
You see keeping an eye on or Iowa?
Eye on. And right now it's basically tied. Ugh. And I so badly want this but
I watched some of it last night. Had it on in the background. So, Molly. All right. Molly, don't do that. No, Molly, no. They're just going to see what she's barking at. Oh, there's Lady Acorn. Baby acorn there.
Hi, Silver Creek.
Hey, Tommy. Let me go have a word with her. See, that's why I didn't want them to come out of their area. Molly, stop that. Go sit down. Go on. Yep. All right, let me step out of your way. Go sit down. Can't do that. Cats are people too here. Oh my God, it's calling at this time of night. Come here. Come in here with me. Got caller ID.
We cannot pick up or accept stray pets. Our focus is owners surrendered pets. The municipal, city, and county shelters
Not a
where
political
strays should be
statement.
taken as the
Yeah.
owner could be looking for them. As limited space
Or
allows, we
there's
accept cats and small dogs that are 35 pounds and under. The yard's adoption hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Currently, visits and adoptions are by appointment only. All of our available animals are listed on adoptapet.com and petfinder.com. If you want to make an appointment to see an animal or need any additional information, please leave a message with your name and number. A volunteer will get back with you. Thank you for your call. Have a blessed day.
Pam's in charge of entertainment.
Hey, I was just calling to see if y'all accepted animals in right now. I have this little dog that she keeps coming around our house. We're there a little bit, and
Stray
so
dog.
of course I can't take care of her at work. And I have a cat that doesn't like dogs and he's scared of them. So please just give me a call back at 601-562-1883. My name is Cameron. Thank you.
Uh-oh, it's Karen too. Oh yeah, Marty, it's a house, but we try to make it as home-like as we can for them. I mean, we still have to bleach everything and all that, but the dogs hear music at night, soft music. The cats have their TV. They did have music in there till they got their TV. What is it, Chaco? Yeah, we own this little building, this house. We paid it off a few years ago. So we don't have a lot of overhead, just utilities basically. Pam, you left your feather. You think that's an eagle feather or a turkey feather?
Turkey feather.
I do too. Found it outside one day when I was walking dogs and I brought it in. Tommy, I've been enjoying your shorts or your reels or whatever they're called on Instagram and maybe TikTok. I can't remember who's on where now. Not gonna make the Karen joke. Well, Pam won't entertain us, so go ahead. She's in charge of entertainment, and you see. Cat TV. Yeah, that's what I think. Ladybug thought my birds were my parakeets. It was their cat TV. They've been building a nest in their house. So I don't know if I'm going to have eggs or not. I like Tommy's shorts. Kim, you need to have a talk with Grasshopper, I think it's time.
Kim, hello.
Hey, Mick. Been doing late water changes. on my Inca 50 juveniles. What the heck is that? What is that, ma'am?
What?
What he said, Nick, with my Inca 50 juveniles. Maybe it's a typo. Wow, that's pretty good, Craig. Oh, epistogramma. Can't say the other word. If I heard it, I bet I could. I'm sorry, I'm so tired and draggy, but ooh, 150 a pop. Yeah, it is. What Play-Dohs are they? Molly, come here. Girl, come here. You're heavy for a cute little thing. You are. Right. Boy, when I pick Ozzy up later, I don't have his shirt on me. I don't like this. No, you'll be like you've been with somebody else. Leopard. Longest hour. It has been the longest hour. You're telling me.
I'm just waiting because as soon as the stream's over, I'm going to go hobble out to the kitchen and make myself some coffee.
I still think the overhead routes a little bit easier on me. Just beat in sisters. Have a few. Oh, okay. So now we know. Now we know. I'm getting excited about the prospect of breeding my new snakes, but it's going to be a while. Since you've been hitting the reptile shows, have you noticed prices on gargoyle geckos? I'm wondering how much they've changed in 2 years. When I got mine, they were starting around. The ones that I have seen have been like 150 to 175 in that range, so maybe they're down a little bit. You don't see them a lot though. The last one I was at, I saw some there for 150. They were small, real small. You're just a little piece. You're a little piece. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I should record myself doing the senior citizen shuffle. This is totally different from the senior citizen shuffle. It looks more like probably a zombie shuffle with dragging my feet behind me.
You could make that members only content. I bet your memberships would triple. Somebody won 1.8 billion.
Yeah, somebody in California.
I wonder if it was my brother. I haven't seen him today. My ears are hurting from my throat.
Only Limbs? Yeah, I could do a little video for Only Limbs. Like I say, today I was able, when I got up, I was able to lift my foot a little bit, so that was good. I couldn't take very big steps, but probably less than 6-inch steps, maybe about 4 inches. So yeah, but at least I haven't had to drag my feet because I was literally having to drag my foot to move, so because I couldn't lift it off the ground.
You know, a good exercise. Well, I don't know. Are you able to put your foot behind your ear?
How many years? I don't think I ever could my whole life.
No. Well, then this wouldn't work.
Let alone now, I don't think I could do that when I was young.
Really? I'm waiting for Grasshopper to say he can do that.
My daughter has real high art. I've got really high arches, and my daughter does too. And she pulls her tendon a lot. She said, "Thank you very much, Mom, for the high arches inherited." But she says the doctor told her to take like a frozen bottle of water and like roll it with the bottom of her foot, over her arches when she starts having pain in her tendons. So I might have to do that.
Hey, Reels. Got a trapped nerve in my shoulder and it's really painful. And I hate those spots. I get it a lot in my left shoulder from my disc that's ruptured in my neck. It's nasty feeling. Well, you're awful cuddly to hold. Yowzy's so little, it's hard to hold him without dropping him. You're just a nice armful. You are. She's hating this, I can tell. Are you hating this, Molly? Molly. Girl. Oh. I've already got 3 worthless dogs now. We'll find you a good home. 702. Just hit 702 again.
I should walk on Legos. I don't think so.
You should walk on Legos. I thought that said you should walk in Vegas. That's how bad my vision is. All right, girl. All right, girl. You're snuggly too. You are. You are. You smell like a puppy. You don't smell like a dog. When my shoulders do that, I just dislocate them. Hope you'll get better soon. Well, yeah, me too. Me too. And guess what? Our time is up. Bob, sure, Bob, line your eyes for your dirty mouth. All right, Pam, I guess I will see you over at Dan's.
Dan's, yeah.
If you're back from the coffee pot by then.
I don't know. Yesterday when I went, it took me, and you aren't going to believe this, but I looked at the clock on the computer when I stood up. For me to go to the kitchen and make some coffee and then come back, it took me an hour and a half to do that.
I can believe that.
It's extremely slow moving with my feet like it is right now.
That reminds me of, I don't know. Yeah, when I was young, a long time ago, and I don't remember what all we were doing, but it was at a disco. That's how long ago it was. But I don't know what all we were doing, but I went to the bathroom, and I thought I just went straight down and came back. That's all I remember, but it was like an hour and a half. The place was closing. I'm like, what the hell? They're closing early? And they're like, no, you were gone like forever. All I did was walk down and use the bathroom and came back. So something happened. Thank God I can't remember it. I'll send you some of that, Pam.
What?
Whatever that was we were doing. What happened? She's alerted or something, so your trips don't seem so long. See the new roller coaster. Cool. What kind is that, Sharpie? Let's see. This thing. Get 'em. Get 'em, damn it. Somebody creeping around. She hears the cats bumping those kittens, knocking things over and stuff. Alright, I'll see you at Dan's, I guess, and then if I can stay awake, I will see you. I gotta call this lady back too about this little dog. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. We made it.
Yeah, thank you everybody, and we'll see everybody later on tonight.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Mod.
Bye guys.
Bye.